and announce to the whole world that you want to do DNA. DNA after 3 kids. DNA of carbon copies. I'm not here to drag you, Kudi. I'm not here to drag you. Wọ́n ready láti drag ẹ. Òun sọ pé yan kan ras torí pọ́n jà. Kudi, please tell me the definition of ras. Délé Táíwò kọ́ ló bímọ fún. Your story in the whole of Ikeja. Òun sọ pé yan kan ras. Ìwọ ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa ń ṣe bend down select ní London, Kudi, pẹ̀lú the choice of clothes that you're selling. Kò ń ṣe ras, kò ń ṣe ọmọ aláta nìyẹn. The only person tí mo mọ̀ that don't make sense was your sister, may her soul rest in peace. They woman. She was a perfect writer. Posh. Wọ́n sọ pé yan kan ras. Ẹ sọ pé lé mi kí lẹ ló ṣe lé yẹn náà. Ẹ ló yẹ kó demolish ẹ. Any obìnrin tó bá ra lé nílùú yìí tó rà sí Nigeria. Their house is in Isolo, you know. Jakande. Bungalow side of Jakande. Any bungalow house nínú bẹ̀ yẹn right now is worth 30 million naira. Èmi ò sọ pé mo ra lé mi 27 mi mo bi tí Debbie 327. Debbie wọ́n ló gbé picture lé yẹn fún Kudi. What has the picture of that house got to do with what Kudi was going to talk about? Ìwọ ni mo send ilé yẹn sígbà tí mo wà Nigeria. But this is the house. This is the state of the house. This is what the house looks like. Gbogbo yín lẹ encourage mi kí ra. Yeah? Ìwọ iná ló pé ex mi tó fún ní video lé yẹn tó sọ fún pé mo ra lé. If you don't know what I'm going through, you and the courts, ẹ̀yin mẹ́ta yẹn ń gọ́gọ́ fúnra rẹ̀ ó sọ fún mi pé àwọn mẹ́ta ni wọ́n fẹ́ pa mí. Yeah? Ó sọ àwọn mẹ́ta yẹn fún àwọn mẹ́rin, sorry. Only the 4th person òun ò ní sọ fún mi. But èmi fúnra ra mi, mo find out whom the 4th person was. Ó sọ fún pé mo ra lé, yeah? Ó ní mo léyàn, ẹ wá ń sọ ẹni mo ṣèrànù àbí mo lọ cheat àbí mo lọ yàlé. I broke up with him because of that biggest fight I had with him that you caused, Debbie. Ìwọ ló caused biggest fight in my relationship. And that was the beginning of the problems in my relationship. When we had that fight because of that passport, ìyàwó every passport here, everything was messed up in the relationship. And I decided, he decided not to talk to me. He didn't talk to me for 15 months. You know, COVID. And at some point, I thought it was time for me to have another relationship. And you people know the story. But ẹ bá fẹ́ lọ change narratives, ẹ mọ̀ bẹ́ ṣe máa change ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó yẹ pé ìwọ tó lọ́rọ̀ gan táwọn èèyàn bá rí ẹ wọ́n fẹ́ stone ẹ. At the end of the day, o change ẹ mọ̀ pé mo date Kọ́lá ni kò ń ṣe pé bóyá mo fling ẹ àbí mo kàn ṣe ọ̀ndájì pẹ̀lú ẹ. O tún gbé picture Kọ́lá ẹ lọ dig it out for the whole world. I dated Kọ́lá, but unfortunately, Kọ́lá and I, we only dated for a few months because I found out on his birthday, mo found out he had too many women in his life and I could not deal with it. Plus, he lied to me about traveling to Ireland, but it was in London. And that was why I backed up because me, lover girl, ni me. But that's just correct, Arami. If I'm ever going to go with any other man, kò ní jẹ́ married man, kò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ a cheating man, kò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ ọkùnrin tí ò ní white collar job. So I put everything on the table, what I wanted in that relationship. And pass a lot of all those things, mo tick boxes here. But when I realized he was lying, Bookie, oh, you know the story. You were the one that pulled it down from a page. Because Lori, you put it on YouTube, and I begged you to pull it down, and you did. And that was when you earned my respect, Bookie. Because by Lemati, ex-Misha Sheparija, and I didn't want him to see that audio. They pull it down. You guys are making it to look like, oh, cheat. She was cheating. She had on her husband, she was cheating. I didn't cheat. 15 months, 15 good months was enough to end up a relationship after the man was not speaking to you because he was upset with you. If you have a relationship and there's any argument in your relationship, I beg you guys, don't leave your argument to the next day, up to the 2 days, 1 week, 3 months, up to months to keep malice because you're upset about something in your relationship. Hey, iron it out, take a trash, yeah, because the moment you leave that woman, you're giving her enough room to think and her mind will travel around the universe. 15 months was enough for me to look for someone else in the relationship. And I found, I did one. I was in a relationship. By the end of the day, Moripele go another gigolo mo de back off. So why the long twist is sorry, eh? Book, Debbie, Otuko gbogbo orúkọ mi fún Kudi. Èmi ni mò ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Èmi ni mò ń jẹ́ gbogbo orúkọ yẹn because illiterate ni yẹn kàwé. Èmi ni mò ń jẹ́ gbogbo orúkọ yẹn. As long as they are not looking for any of the person who commit crime. Tọ́lọ́pàá bá dá mi dúró lọ́la tó bá bí mi. Èmi ni mo ń jẹ́ orúkọ yẹn, plus they know that our names are many. And none of the name is in the system. But gbé orúkọ yẹn lọ gbé fún Kudi. Why are you so evil? Ó lọ fún ẹni èlò. Ó lọ fún ẹni 150 every week. Ó dẹ̀ fi bá 1,000 every month tèmi jẹ́. You know ó mọ̀ kan tó sub nínú life me. When you guys were bitter. Ẹ dẹ̀ bàjẹ́ until you turn me into a street fighter. But you know what? Mo fearless for long. Àti wọ́ o, àtàntí àdúgbò o, àti the other one tó gbénu lé mi, that one rented her room out. Yeah? 1 month, like few months ago. Ó lọ fi yàrá rent for yàn because she was out of job. And she needed somewhere to stay because kò lè sanwó month yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ bi mí pé ṣé òun lè dúró sílé mi for 1 month. I opened my doors for her. When she got paid, ó dẹ̀ pé bí £800 ló gbà for her room. And she asked me how much was I going to take from her. Money, no, just charge the electricity for £50. And that was what you did, Stella, and you stayed in my house. You, Aniki Courage, I will mention your name. Because I relationship here. Ordinarily, Debbie need nerves, let's suppose because we never quarreled. Ole ma jasinu, if not le ma binu sinu ki ma sorrow. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ṣàmà, ẹ̀yin lẹ encourage, ẹ̀yin lẹ ní kó bá mi jà, ẹ̀yin lẹ fún ní courage yẹn. I'll put Aniki Courage, I'll put your voicemail out, the one you sent to me. Mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dá yín lóhùn láàárọ̀ ẹni. You know, remember what you said to me? Ó ní Debbie fi ṣe ẹni tó tẹ́ni yára lògùn gbé. Pé mi sọ pé mo máa pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá fún Debbie. Lòun náà ṣe pọ́kọ mi. Ó sọ pé ẹni tó yára òun lògùn gbé. It's only a dumb person that would not understand what is going on. Ló ṣe pé kí ló pè fún ìgbà tó máa pè ó ní mo jẹ́ níwó because of £70 you called him. You did not only speak about £70. Gbogbo àwọn tó lọ ń sọ nǹkan tó sọ was nǹkan tó mọ̀ pé kò fẹ́ gbọ́. Ó dà pé gun